about 11 drills we're going to try to get through in about 45 minutes. So we'll get moving fast, get going through a bunch of things. For us as a program, we started to make really progress a couple years back when we really dedicated ourselves to stick work. So a practice for us starts with about 30 minutes of stick work, usually 3 drills, about 8 to 12 minutes long each. Starts 12 as we begin of the year, and then as we get more efficient, down to 8 by the end of the year. So we have about 75 practices a year. So we have a lot of stick work drills. If you guys are coaching a team that practices 1 to 2 times a week, you don't need as many stick work drills. But we try to keep it fresh as we can for these guys. We try not to duplicate anything more than once a week. So we're going to go through some of our favorite ones with you guys today, and then go from there. So y'all can follow along in the handout. Everything's laid out. A couple things. Obviously, I have high school guys out here demoing these today. But I've run all these drills from 1st, 2nd grade all the way through 12th. And you'll notice in all the drill write-ups, we have 3 constraints. So these are different things you can change in these drills to make it more age-appropriate, skill-appropriate. Even if you have a more advanced group of experienced players in your 5th and 6th grade team, you know, it's newbies, you can up the constraints to make it a little harder on your better players and make it a little easier so they're kind of finding that edge of where they're getting better. So we'll get started. Our first drill is actually one we don't do that often. It's more of a pregame warm-up drill for us, but I do want to show it off to you today because it's in all the different ways you can actually incorporate skills in this. I think Coach Mark called this up the hash drill. We call it 2-line passing, but we're going to kind of give each group a new skill to work on. That's not how we usually run the drill. We usually give them a skill and work them up and down, but we're going to try to be more efficient today. So you guys start riding first group. Second group, we go upfield. So we got sticks upfield for these guys. Leo, I want you guys sticks downfield. Next group go one-handed. Oh, you got a short stick today, huh? Why don't you guys go sidearm? Next group can do levers. Y'all gonna feel like twisters? Go. You guys can do flips? Let's go. No, so that's one of the constraints. So we use tennis balls a lot. So you'll see us bouncing back and forth between tennis balls and real balls all the time. All right, guys, back. Everything we do both-handed. But yeah, so for us, when we stack drills, make sure we have 3 stick drills in a row. We try to create as much variation between the two as we can. So if we do a long 10 to 15-yard passing drill with real balls, we'll try to follow it up with a short 5 to 7-yard passing with tennis balls. So we're starting to develop feel in our sticks. We can jump between side to side, between skill to skill and be able, because in a game, I might get a 15-yard pass, I get a 6-yard pass. So we don't want to hone in on one skill one time. All right, guys, go quarter arm. Let's go behind the back. Let's go cross body. Go. Behind the backs, cross bodies, Canadians. And then we try to end every single stick drill. We'll give so for normal one of these, we'll go through 3 or 4 different skills in about 10 minutes. And then at the end, we try to finish with player's choice, guys. They can do whatever they want. And this is usually very ugly, and you got to watch your head with balls flying around. But we allow them to have some creativity. We allow them to try some stuff behind the backs, around the world, flips, whatever they want to work on. All right, guys, back. So they can actually have free license to make creative plays, as long as our rule is you can make creative stickwork plays as long as they make sense in the game. If you're just throwing a behind the back pass, look cool, and it doesn't improve your angle, that's not what we're looking for. But we've been able to have some fun plays in games because these guys have been able to get that license if that improves their ability to play. All right, guys, staggered 3-line passing, yellow cone, go. So we talk about angles. You guys can look at this. As Mark touched on, very rarely are you actually in an angle where you guys are passing side to side and flat space. So angles are a big deal in our catching ability. So this is a similar stickwork drill. You guys can go. Go. So we make sure the lines are staggered. This is a much more realistic passing, especially in the clearing game for lacrosse. Yep, that's fine. Just hold it. Just hold. We usually do this as a full field drill, so we'll have a line there, line about where the crease is, line about top of the box, and we'll go full field on this. But you guys can measure those out, whatever is appropriate for y'all's skill level. But when you start running this drill back and forth, the players want to get comfortable, and they're going to try to get even with each other. So it's really important that you guys stress that these guys need to be staggered the entire way, and so we can actually work on throwing passes at different angles that they'll probably see in the game. All right? All right, guys, lefty. So everything we do, we're going to do righty or we're going to do lefty.
How long do you practice for?
Our practice is usually 2 hours long. 5 days a week, yeah, unless we have games, that kind of stuff. So Monday through Friday, or 4:15 to 6:15. So, what's that?
Does the time go down as you move through?
Depending on fatigue and that kind of stuff, we may cut back a little bit, but we keep that same scheduled time. So, as games go on, we'll enter film, we'll do weight room, that kind of stuff. So we're not on the field all the time, but we're using time as much as we can. Back. So you'll see, we'll even make the goalies go left-handed. They don't like it, but that's his life. All right, guys, you can drop the balls. We're going to head over here. We're going to do keep away. And I need 2 more because I'm missing. All right, cool. 3v2 keep away. Yep. Then give me guys here for 3v1 Quickstick keep away. We'll hold off on now since we're missing a couple guys. All right. 3v1 inside the. So we do a lot of keep away. It's one of our main things, and we have a couple different variations of it. All right, go on. So this right here is 3v2 keep away. It's as soon as the ball hits the ground, one of the guys who's ever been the longest on the inside goes out. Whose fault it was that it messed up goes in. So as you see, it can be ugly sometimes. For you guys that's coaching younger teams, a couple of different constraints y'all can change up is one, size. The bigger it is, the easier it is, the more time offensively they have. When you guys change out the defenders, if you're going to be a team that's going to be dropping the ball all over the place, which a lot of you young guys are, that's fine. Set a time limit on the guys on the inside so you're not having just changing constantly. For these guys, it's whenever there's a mistake, we'll change. They can get moving pretty quickly. This one's a little different. This one is what we call a 3v1 Quickstick keep away. So it's 3v1, so even if the defender guards one of the off-ball players, we know somebody has to be open. So they cannot hold the ball. It's got to be a quick stick release. They have to work on getting their head up, making those passes, finding the open guy. One of the guys has to be open immediately and move the ball quickly. All offhand. Go. Questions? Fire them off.
Do the size, or do you change the size of the drill?
Yeah, we'll change sides, and so we can even change if I see like it's that offensive guys are whipping around real fast, and it's some more skilled guys, I may pinch theirs. And if some of their less experienced guys struggling with the space, I may widen theirs as we go through the drill. But I'd like to say I'm precise on my measurements. Usually it's kind of a guess and throw it out here and make it go. All right. Yeah.
In the course of a week, strength training and agility and lacrosse, how many hours a week are you guys doing stuff?
I mean, 2 hours a day. So
you're only doing 2 hours?
2 hours a day. Yeah. We might sneak in an extra 10, 15 minutes on days we lift, but other than that, it's just 2 hours a day. So, all right, guys. Well, there. How many I got over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me 2 more over here. All right, so this is another variation that we use. This is what we call target keep away. So this is a 4v3 version. We've done a 5v4 as well. Obviously, the more people you add to the drill, the more difficult it gets on the offensive team. So the way this works is we got our 4 guys on the outside. They can move anywhere in this circle. It's a keep away drill. We've got a little extra prize in the middle. If any of these guys can make a catch and a throw inside this internal circle, we make the defense do an extra 10 push-ups. This is you guys go. This is to replicate finding cuts into the crease or dangerous areas that are clear, that kind of stuff. Being able to move around and actually be able to find the times when to actually also make those cuts. Oh, we already got one. That was early. All right. Light work. Nope. So it goes to fly, ball hits the ground, ball game goes out of bounds. Change out. All right, guys, give me clearing races down there in that cage. Don't worry, I'm just gonna line you up fine. This is probably one of our favorite stickwork drills we do. We have a white team and a black team both line up on either side of the goal or other side of the crease. What's going to happen is 3 guys from each team are going to break out, and we've got 3 different cones set up. Usually we use our top of the box and our midfield for this, but since soccer's out here, we put out cones. And so it's a race. It's a race to the midfield line. Whatever team completes the race first, they get to come back on offense. The other team comes back on defense. Y'all ready? Black. So you see we have 2 goalies, one for each team. Yep. If you don't have 2 goalies, you can have, and so whatever team wins, the other goalie steps out. Black. So white goalie stays in, black goalie steps out. If you only have 1 goalie, that's fine. You just have one guy throw it, then you have a coach throw the other outlet pass or whatever you want. If you don't have any goalies to practice that day, you can just put a small goal out there and then just have one of their teammates initiate the pass with that. Black! Yeah, so we will, for us, if we have a normal field out here, the rule is they have to make the catch outside the box line or the wing line or that kind of stuff, so we make sure we're getting enough width on our pass. Black! Who made these teams? All right, guys. Right with the smoke. Smoke over here, boys. Smoke drill. Over here. Give me Castellano, Fink, the brothers Tucker. You guys hear me? Castellano, Fink, JP, and Luke. Let's go. Yeah, smoke. Those you guys can take a step out. So, Coach McNeil went over this drill. So I won't harp on a lot of guys working blue cones, all right? But I do want to show some of the other skills that we've worked into it, as well as the ones that Coach mentioned earlier. All right, guys, let's start with over the shoulder. So pop out, catch righty over the shoulder, keep the ball moving, okay? Start out. Other way, other way, other way, other way. Yep. Other way, over the shoulder, guys. There you go. Reverse it. So we'll usually go a minute. Each skill, each hand, a minute each. We're speeding it up today. All right, guys. We'll go wind-ups, all right? Catch, righty, throw it across your body. This is a big, important skill for us, our ability to catch loaded in a shooting position. So we work on it a lot. Stepping in, catching loaded, moving out. Reverse it. Lefty. No snickering at Castellano, okay, guys? All right, guys, we're going to go lefty back, but we're going to throw the opposite direction. So white, you're going to throw to Cass, and lefty, catch it across your body.
Are they trying to look off the opposite direction?
Yeah, a lot of times they will. So as they get more comfortable with it, they can almost no-look these. But yeah, we tell them act like you're shooting toward the middle. That's the goal. And if we need to make a pass, one more pass on the play, then we can. Reverse it. And so even in this drill, we won't do it today, but with the player's choice option, so they can throw whatever they want to, all right? All right, guys, circle passing out to the ends. So a lot of times we'll move this right into what we call circle passing. We're going to go to our right, throw them forward. Yep. So this is another angle drill for us. This is a tough angle that you see a lot of times, throwing a leading pass to a guy fading away. So we will really work on trying to get those passes. Reverse it, lefty. All right, guys, spill it backwards, going left. Reverse it. All right, guys, flips. Right hand, keep going righty. No, the other way. So you flip on the outside. There you go. Outside flip. There you go. Oh. JP's a little lefty, I don't know. We usually go back the other way, do lefty, or I don't do this way, but behind the back. All right, guys, hold. Give me one more guy in. So this is another variation of keep away we do. This is called circle keep away. So we have 3 guys on the outside. Get one more guy in the middle, please. And so the rules of this is they've got to keep running like they were in a circle, keep their feet moving all the times. So they can speed up and they can slow down to create passing lanes, but they cannot stop at any point in time. You got a ball? Go. So we got to work on creating passing lanes while moving our feet, throwing fakes. Who's in, who's out? All offhand. Circle the other way. All offhand. Sit the other way. Oh. Nope. Now they're showing off stops. All right, guys, we're gonna walk over here. Give me 2 groups of Buckeye Quicksticks on the yellow cones. Who's got questions? I steal them, some I create, some it's a little bit of everything. A lot of stealing, really. Hey guys, one guy on yellow, each side, one guy in the middle. All right, so we work on quick sticks a lot. As Coach McNeil talked about earlier, really being able to receive that ball back, and you guys go, is really important to us. So quick sticks are the natural way to get that snap out because they have to receive the ball back well to get rid of the balls quickly. So this is just a quick Got one guy in the middle, circle. There should be no half cradle. There should be bang, bang. Get it going. We'll do this for about a minute each, and then we'll settle out the guy in the middle. It's a quick stick, Everett. So we'll usually run this a 10-minute drill. So we'll go 3 guys all righty, 3 guys all lefty, and then at the end we'll give them some leniency on player's choice, or we'll go into leaners. Any questions? All right, guys, throw the balls. Last group, jump out. These 2 groups. So we'll go straight into this what we call skip passing. Y'all gonna start to do your set. So we have 1 guy in the middle and 2 guys on the outside. The goal of this is to skip a ball across the middle without the guy in the middle knocking it down. So the rule is they cannot throw over the top. They have to throw around. They have to throw through the defender. So we're working a lot on looking defenders off. We're making passing lanes, moving our feet. They should be trying to catch these loaded, like they're going to get a skip pass across the middle. But it's all about finding the passing lanes, manipulating the defender with your stick fakes and with your eyes, and find those lanes and be able to get that ball across the middle. Lefty. Got in the middle, lefty too. So similar thing, we'll do it for a minute with the 1 guy in the middle, and then we'll rotate 3 guys righty, 3 guys lefty, and then we'll let them have some fun at the end with player's choice passes, which gets really ugly. A lot of bad bounce passes, a lot of bad behind the backs and that kind of stuff. So, and you'll see, like, if you get a chance to look through this, ugly is okay with us. Like, if we're catching and pass every pass and we're doing that kind of stuff, we're probably not getting a lot better. So we're fine. We will have a ton of balls. We have a very big ball budget. That's a big part of it. And we have balls everywhere on the field. It's a disaster. But we have a lot of extra balls hanging around. So as soon as they got a ball away, they can pick one up and go. We don't like stopping practice to go try to find balls. Usually 2 buckets of real balls and a bucket of tennis balls. And with the surroundings we have around our lower field, we lose a lot of balls a year. But yeah, that's what we usually try to get around. So, all right, guys. A round of applause for our guys come out here and present their votes up for you. There you go. Y'all are awesome today. Can we get a quick ball hunt? Quick grab all the cones. And then don't forget to submit for your service hours. So, you're done. Appreciate you guys. Any questions? Well, so, hey, well, I really appreciate you guys coming out here today for the Coaches Clinic and bettering yourselves, bettering San Antonio lacrosse. We really can't thank y'all enough for the work you guys do, especially you youth coaches. So if there's anything we can do for you guys, you have questions after the fact, questions during your season on these topics or anything else, let us know, and we'll be happy to help everything we can. Appreciate you. Thank you.